Good Saturday morning, y'all, and welcome to the video. I am taking you guys through my day as a trainer, and you get to kind of see a little bit of what I do with my clients, and then we'll also be getting into a workout a little bit later. But we did secure the caffeine, so we are ready for the day, and let's go get started. Okay. 3 plates. 5. 8. Yeah, I think we should bump it up, bump it up. All right, let me go find a 25. You get a full body day. You get a full body day. I get a full body day. I think you can go up for the last round. Good? 30 seconds. There you go. You know that Wii game? Yeah. This feels like that. That's it. Yeah. Hit it. There you go. Good job. Woo! Workout time. We finished up at the gym. And now we are just gonna go ahead and get a good workout in. Today I have glutes and shoulders, so we are getting that done today. And then we will see what the rest of the day has, but enjoy some workout footage. So I'm back home now, and we had a great workout, but I just wanted to show my post workout meal. So I have some chicken, some avocado, some vegetable mix that I get frozen from Costco, and then some rice, and then I top it with some salsa and some of my favorite hot sauce, which is this Green Dragon hot sauce from Trader Joe's, and it is fantastic. So I like putting that on there. Yum. It doesn't look very appetizing, but trust me, it is really good. Let's talk about macros. So it's actually a really common question I get is what are macros and why do we count macros? So macros or macronutrients are going to be your protein, your carbs, and your fats. So basically those are what consists of a calorie. So a lot of times you'll hear more commonly people saying, I'm gonna count calories. Yes, you're actually counting macros and you don't realize it, but this is why it's important. You break them down into protein, carbs, and fats, right? So for protein, there are 4 calories per gram. There are 4 calories per gram in carbs, and there are 9 calories per gram in fats. If you're only tracking your calories, you can basically just fill your calories with just fats or just carbs and still struggle with your weight loss or your weight gain or your muscle gain, so depending on your goals. Broken down is going to be a little bit more structured, but making sure you're getting the proper macronutrients and micronutrients you need to be successful and have your body, be healthy. So everybody's going to be different. So I actually get this question a lot where people will ask, how many do I need of this? Or how much how many carbs do I need in a day, or how much protein do I need in a day? And the answer is it's going to be different for everybody. So my macros are going to be different than yours. And that's going to change on your height, your weight, your goals. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. It's not just kind of a one size fits all. So that being said, how do you go about that? There's knowing what your TDEE is, and that's going to be your total daily energy expenditure. So that's how many calories you burn during the day whenever you're just walking around or working out or going to the grocery store or brushing your teeth or cleaning the house. That's going to be your energy expenditure. The next one is going to be your BMR, so your basal metabolic rate. That's going to be how much, basically how much food or calories you need for basic life function. So just surviving, basically. So you need to know those two things. You also need to know your height, your weight, and kind of seeing where you're at. The reasons why those things are important is your daily energy expenditure. So if I had, somebody who is a runner and works a very active lifestyle or an active job, stands, walks, that sort of thing, you're gonna need different food or more food than somebody, say, who doesn't really walk around or works at home and sits at a desk for most of the day. So it doesn't really get much energy expenditure. So that's why there's a lot of different factors that go along with it. So definitely hire a coach that knows what they're doing and can help you kind of figure out all of that and get you going on the right path. It's also going to depend on your goals, right? So if somebody who's, trying to lose weight versus gaining weight, those are going to take different things. And also they're subject to change. So it's not always going to be, these are your calories forever and this is what you need. Sometimes they evolve over time. So if you're trying to, gain muscle, sometimes those calories and stuff are going to change. Those macros are going to change. So it's just knowing when to do that, because if you go too far, it's too much. And if you go too little, then you're not really going to see what you're looking for. So it really is all relative. So that's why having a coach or somebody who knows what they're doing is important. So is it for everybody? No, but I will say I do like having people keep a log of their food when they first start, because a lot of times you don't realize what is in food until you look at the back of that label and you're like, oh, I didn't realize there's 9 grams of fat in this or whatever. So you don't really know what's in all the stuff that you're eating and drinking. So it's a good way to do that. And the app I use is MyFitnessPal. So I actually just put that on my phone and I log out everything. I do weigh everything out. That is the most accurate way to track versus like measuring cups or measuring spoons. It's just the more accurate way, right? Like peanut butter is a really good one. If you ever look up what, the actual serving size of peanut butter is versus a heaping tablespoon that you're actually going to do, it's very, very different. So that can be there can be a lot of discrepancies there. So if anything, it's just to kind of learn what your food that you're eating is consisting of and kind of getting an idea of portion sizing as well. So what does a portion size of chicken look like? What does a portion size of peanut butter look like? Things like that. It's really beneficial for that. Another thing that I hear is, okay, so you've heard the phrase, if it fits your macros. So just basically saying you can put anything in your macros as long as it fits in those numbers. Like I can eat pizza and ice cream and stuff as long as it fits. Yes and no, right? So anything that's, too much of anything is not a good thing, right? Like we all eat in moderation. So if you're just eating a bunch of, empty carbs or empty food, you're not going to feel full, but also you're missing out on some key nutrients that you need to be getting. So that's where the micronutrients come in. So if you're sticking with whole foods for the most part, you're gonna be there, and using the pizza or the ice cream as kind of a treat that you can fit in. That usually can keep you on track. Get that MyFitnessPal, get to logging, and then kind of see where you're at. And then at that point, you can just develop a baseline or your maintenance calories. You can kind of see what you need. And then at that point, you can go into a deficit if you're trying to lose, or in a surplus if you're trying to gain. But thanks for coming along, you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.